Gaara of the desert, Gaara of the sand. Gaara came to the rescue of Rock Lee. It was funny though because Rock Lee and Gaara fought in the tuning exam, and during that time, Gaara wanted to kill Rock Lee because he was still under, bloodlust and hated everyone until his fight with Naruto, where he was opened up to, the possibility of, I'm not the only one out here who goes through life and feels lonely and feels like an outcast. There's also somebody else in Naruto. And then that like made Gaara see, things a little bit different. And that actually is, siblings actually did care about him and shit like that a little bit. They might not have understood his pain as well as Naruto, but they still, cared and other stuff. And then, they were dispatched to go help them out, right? And he fought against Kimimaro. Kimimaro was kind of becoming a problem for Rock Lee because Rock Lee was starting to feel pain again. And he was like, oh, fuck, this guy is going to get the jump on me. But Gaara got there in the nick of time to, save him. And he was like, oh, it's you, Gaara. It's crazy how this works out. You tried to kill me at one point, but now you're trying to save my life. He's like, we have to do this, because it's our mission too to help you guys out. And then he was fighting against, Kimimaru, and he buried him in the sand and shit. He did bury him in the sand burial, I think. Uh, Great sand burial. He created sand from the like rock and shit in the area, and he like pressed it down like boom, crushing him. But like he was still alive because he was in curse mark too. But like, see, Kimimaru had a disease, so he was already dying anyways. He was gonna die like regardless. It didn't matter what happened, y'all. Kimimaru was gonna die. Um, and he ended up dying right before he was gonna attack Gar and them. But you know, he came there to save Rock Lee, and he did save Rock Lee's life. Without Gar appearing, Rock Lee might not have made it out of that. So Gar's strength's at 82%, 83 for his speed, and then 81 for his durability, 81 for his endurance. Intelligence is at 78%. Experience is at 80%. 83 for his close skills and 76 for his range skills. Or 78 for his close skills and 86 for his range skill. 79 for his, recoup. And then his hacks are at 85. 81.8 for Gaara, during the Sasuke retrieval arc. Be cool, call in the corner.